Hello and welcome to the final episode of Odds and Ends. In this episode we'll cover 3 crops that are relatively common but have very little information regarding it. Celery, arugula, and rhubarb. Get ready for a short video. Celery, or Apium graveolens, is a species native to the Mediterranean, southern Europe, parts of Egypt, and parts of Sweden. It's in Sweden where the forms we know as regular celery, known as subspecies dulce, and celeric/celery root, known as subspecies rapaceum, are found. It was initially planted for medicine and then later grown for food purposes in Italy, France, and England during the 17th century. Celery, likewise, was introduced and domesticated in China 2,000 years ago. In China, the ancient introductions and their derivatives are called Chinese celery or local celery. The European American breeds are called just regular celery, indicating 2 genetic origins, one being bred in China and one being bred in Sweden. Based on genetic analyses, both common celery and Chinese celery are derived from the dulce subspecies. Now on to the next crop. Arugula is a member of the genus Rusa, and it's the only member of that genus. The species name is Arusa vesiccaria. It is native to the Near East and parts of the Mediterranean, and was introduced to the Americas and Asia, specifically India and Pakistan, and comes in 3 subspecies. Its earliest mention was in the Talmud and the Bible in the Book of Kings, specifically 2 Kings 4:39 to 4:30. The seeds were used historically for deworming and improve digestion. The Italian and Roman individuals also used it for improving the libido. As of right now, nothing is known about the domestication process, but based on its mentioning within the Old Testament, it is plausible it was domesticated in the Near East, although that part's my speculation. Now onto the next crop. Now we're talking about rhubarb. Rhubarb is part of the genus Rheum. The wild rhubarb, known as Rheum rapuscum, is a diploid, but the current garden rhubarb is a tetraploid. To figure out the origin of this domesticated form, the researcher Bo Libert studied the history of its wild form. It appears that the wild rheum, or wild rhubarb, has been cultivated prior to regular rhubarb. Morphologically, cultivated rhubarb ranges between looking similar to European wild rhubarb and a rhubarb species called Rheum rhubarbarum, indicating a possibility that the common rhubarb is actually a hybrid between these 2 species. The wild European rhubarb has been found throughout the Onstead Mountains of Norway and the Ria Mountains in Bulgaria. It is unknown if it's truly native to Europe or was introduced from somewhere else. And that about covers everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to me on BitChute for a greater variety of content, 4 videos a week. And thank you to all my subscribers on both platforms. I appreciate it.